themselves into. But I looked at them dancing this little short, and they were all wearing white. And I say, this looks like some kind of dirty stuff. I'm not saying it's like, the after night party or whatever. But I'm saying it's looking like they're into something. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Very occultish like. It's looking like they might be into something. And that's the reason why they feel like ain't nothing going to happen to them, because they got protection around them.
Right. Yeah, it does seem unusual. But all right, let me take a few more of these calls. I got it, and then I'm out of here. Right. I'm getting tired. All right.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right. Bye. All right. Let me see what I got. 347. Okay. Did I call you back? 27. All right. Calling y'all back now, man. Going down the line. You answer, we rock. If not, I'm out.
Hello.
Hood Champion, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, what you got, man?
Okay, so a couple of things. So I believe that Clarissa Shields is too confident to do anything crazy with her gloves. She always says she can whip anybody. So why would she cheat? She always, she says that 99 times a day. She can whip anybody. She's not afraid of anybody. She's going to win. So why would she cheat? And then, if they check the gloves before, when would they be able to do anything to the glove? If they checked them before, when they were wrapping her and all of that, when would they be able to fix the gloves for something to be in the gloves?
Well, this is the thing. I mean, corruption exists. I'm not saying anything is going on. We just want to know about the gloves and why they look like that, and for them to come and explain. But there's things that happen. You know what I'm saying? There are things that happen when it comes to the sport of boxing. So
yeah, I mean, there are things that happen, and I just heard the lady that was talking, saying that she called a commission, and the people told her. So I mean, if they're not worried about it, why is the internet in such an uproar about it? If these people not worried about it, they're not looking into it. What's the big deal for everybody else?
Because you and I just talked the other day, man. Had yourself? Yep, you had your damn collard green sandwich again.
That's right.
Here you go again. Here stirring up shit. All right, yeah. So you already know them gloves, because the gloves look funny. And people on the internet, my best friend is on the phone. So the people on the internet are looking at that just like me. You've seen the gloves. The gloves look funky. And they just like, hold on. Let me finish, because you ain't gonna overtalk me this time. They just want to know, hey, why'd you have them on, and why did they look like that? That's all.
Okay.
That's it.
But she doesn't have to answer to anybody, though. If she doesn't say anything, she doesn't have to. If it was me, I wouldn't tell y'all nothing. Okay, let y'all talk. I wouldn't tell you nothing.
Yeah, if it was me, I wouldn't say anything either.
Yeah, if it were me, I wouldn't care what y'all say. Y'all go and talk 99 times a day about this. I wouldn't care. As long as those people are not bothering me, I don't care what y'all say.
But
what you want to say.
But I know the fans make or break you, so at some point, she gonna make it. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. You keep cutting me off. Hold on. Let me finish. You always keep cutting me off. The fans make or break you, so the choices you're making, the consequences, and that just seems to be a risk she's willing to accept. But I'm curious to see if she gonna come out and talk about them gloves. She can't hold water. She got tight skin. Her mouth don't stay closed. She's gonna talk about it.
Maybe she will. She's gonna do it when she get ready to do it. She's not gonna do it because y'all are gonna make her do it. You know how she does. She comes back when she get ready. If she want to talk about it, she's gonna talk about it. But I got a couple of things to go through, and then the next thing is, I think that, but I was thinking that the suspension could be because of the finger. But then the lady said that the guy said that that's normal, so that's something that they do. Because you have to know that it couldn't be anything if she was only suspended for 1 week. So it couldn't be anything bad if she was suspended. So like you said, it's just normal protocol. And then the other thing is, I heard this woman talking about,
Dad, Ready? Let's go.
Got a possible suspect detained.
Joe,
We need identification.
look at me.
She's looking. Bring him out.
Josephine, can you tell me what you saw?
Joe, look me in the eye and swear to me that you're telling the truth.
Josephine.
You can look just at me.
Remy Ma. And I wish people would just leave that alone. These women are crazy, especially in New York. Because of Remy, they are going crazy. But let me tell you something. Remy has done a lot of.
You ever been with a married? You ever spent time? You ever been with a married man?
We already discussed this before, sir, but that's not the point. My point is, people need
No.
to leave that alone.
I don't. That was
People
so
need
you
to
have
leave that
called.
alone.
So you have called before the other night. You called in before. That's right. That's right. You were talking, and you have been with a married man before. Okay, I
We didn't
remember.
discuss that the other night.
We didn't discuss it the other night. We called about a month ago.
Exactly.
I remember.
That's why I said we already talked about that.
Yeah, I
But my
remember.
thing
But
is
there are
with
people
that
in the
is-
chat who don't know you, and that gives them a little context on why you about to go at Remy.
But that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter because there's a bunch of them in the chat that's been with married men. Okay, so that they can go somewhere with that. I'm not the one for that. I don't care. Okay, I don't care about that.
About
okay?
what, being with
what
married
I'm
men?
talking about, what I'm saying is that Remy has done a lot of lies herself, and people talk, but they don't listen. Remy said, they said, oh, she wants to have a baby so bad with Pap. She wants to marry him. Remy said, I bet you he's over there asking you to have a baby. Remy said that out of her mouth. And they were on an interview, and the woman asked Clarissa about having a baby. And she said, does Pap know you're having a baby next year? Clarissa turned around because Pap was in the studio, and she said, Pap, do you know you having a baby next year? He said, absolutely. I watch a lot of stuff. That's why these people that be calling in, they're not even up on what's going on. They just talking. This is what I'm trying to tell you. A lot of people are just talking.
Well, hold on. Go back to what you were saying about having a baby. What happened there? Because, see, I don't be on the internet like that. Remy said, does Clarissa know you having a baby next year? And he said...
No. I said Remy was doing a live one time.
Okay.
And she was talking to Clarissa. And she was saying, oh, I know he's over there running the game on you. And I know he's over there telling you that he wants a baby.
And a boy. Right? And a boy.
Okay, I don't know. She didn't say nothing about no boy. She just said wanting to have a baby.
Okay.
The next thing I said was I saw an interview where they were interviewing Clarissa, and the woman asked Clarissa, because she said something about a baby. So she said, so does Pap know you're having a baby next year? Now, nobody knew that he was there because they weren't showing him. But when she asked her that question, Clarissa turned around in her chair and she said, Pap, do you know you're having a baby next year? And he said, absolutely.
Yeah, he just said absolutely, but I think they cut him off. He's about to say absolutely not, is what I think he's about to say.
He did not say that. He did not say that.
Oh, maybe I watched the wrong interview. Okay, I'm sorry.
That was something that was on Vlad. That was on Vlad TV. Okay, I'm telling you, I'm up on everything now. See, I watch everything. These people just talking, running their mouths. They're not paying attention. They're not watching. So Remy knows this. Remy knows that it's not her. It's Pat that wants the baby. That's what she said. And that's what Remy said. I know he's over there telling you he wants a baby. So these women are all coming to your channel and other places, on other content creators, and they're all talking and saying, "Oh, she wants to have a baby for him so bad," and blah 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 this and that. That's not how it is.
Okay, so you think
Because I heard
Papoose?
the woman say it out
You
of her
think
own mouth. The
you
wife said it out of her
okay?
own mouth.
Hold on. You think Papoose is the one who's pushing for the child?
First time I got life insurance, I did it the old way. Medical exams, phone calls, weeks of back and forth.
His wife said it.
Okay, and you think he genuinely wants a child, or you don't think that's just game he's running?
I think he does.
Okay, you don't think it's Clarissa? She said she wanted to have a child at 30, and then that she was with
Okay,
Trump.
but we know that. Listen, she's a
But
boxer. So
that,
I mean,
but that don't, hold on. That doesn't matter to you. That Clarissa been saying she want to have children at 30, and all of this, and now here it is that she running the Papoose, and now you don't think she had nothing to do with wanting a child? You think it's all Papoose?
Well, listen, I'm just saying, it could be. She could be, but when was she saying that? When did people know she was saying that? Because she just turned 30. I mean,
She 31. I'm a boxing child. I've been following Clarissa since she turned pro, and I listen to everything that she says, especially when she was talking about her career. And at 30, she wanted to have her first child. You know what I'm saying? Then the Papoose thing came along, and then her career spiraled out of control. Then it was like, okay, at 31, he said next year. So she's 31 now. Now it's next year. She'll be 32.
She said next year.
Listen,
she told him she had some more asses to whip. That's what she said.
And then now it's gonna be next year. Next year she'll be 32, but now she's supposed to have one fight next year, 3 fights this year. Now she's gonna have 2 fights next year, and then try to have a child. It's gonna get pushed into 2028. You watch.
Well, I mean, listen, that's their business. If it gets pushed, that's their business.
But you talking about it. I mean, how you can't come out here speaking so passionately, and then when it's something you don't like to hear, say that's their business. No, you can't do that.
No. I don't care personally. I just care because I watch these.
You don't care, but you just care.
Like they know for a fact all of this stuff that's going on, and they really don't know.
Well, you're doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing.
People don't know who does know.
You're doing the same thing.
But they don't know who does know.
You're doing the same thing. You calling passionately about defending Clarissa Shields.
The old saying goes down south. He sees, but a few know. Okay?
He see what a few know. Who's seeing? The blind man? How he's seeing? He's seeing with his hands. He's seeing with his ears. He's seeing with his nose. What senses are he using to see? Because you can see without having eyesight, without having vision. You can be a blind man, can see a whole lot. He can tell you about the birds. He can tell you about what's cooking. So what senses are being used?
I said he see, but a few know. So you may see, but you don't know. But somebody else does know. So all of that is irrelevant. All of that stuff that they talk. Like I said, I pay attention to everything. You don't watch, like you said. I watch. So I see a lot of these content creators, and I see a lot of these interviews, and I pay attention to everything that's said. That's how I know about this baby business. How I know about what Remy Ma said.
What you know about the baby business? Okay, so Remy said that. You don't think Remy was trying to help Clarissa out? Like, look, this is the game being run on me. It's being run on you. You think Pap didn't really?
Yeah, that's exactly what she was saying. I know exactly what she was saying. I'm not stupid. I'm far from stupid. I'm very intelligent. That's exactly what she was saying. Okay? She was telling her that, yes, she was. And she said, I know. She said, I know.
Thank you for the $5, Hoopin. Thank you.
On you, and he's telling you about he wants to have another baby.
Okay, and you think he's genuine with Clarissa? You think he genuinely wants a child with Clarissa?
I think so.
I
think so.
Okay. Even though Remy was trying to tell her, look, he gonna run game on you, make you think these things, and you may not get it. But you think that Clarissa's different.
I'm not saying she's different. Why does she have to be different? She's just the next woman after his wife, so why does she have to be different?
Well, if Remy's saying he's running
to a lot of people like
if
you
Remy's saying hold on,
like her, that's
hold on. Well, listen, you can't say I don't like her. See, that's what last time I told you, you keep putting words in my mouth. I always say I don't like her or dislike her. She's interesting to me. It's entertaining. So there you go. I never once said, but I don't put words in your mouth. I don't put words in your mouth.
I don't like her no more. And they talk down on Papoose.
That's them. That don't have nothing to do with me.
When Papoose was with Remy, let me tell you something.
But that don't have nothing to do with
Nobody
me.
said
They can
shit.
say what they
When he was
want.
with Remy,
That has
nobody
not.
said shit.
That
They
has
all
nothing
loved
to
him,
do with
okay?
me. It has nothing to do with me. I just sit here. It's entertaining. I don't like or dislike it. I have no expectation.
They call on your show and they talk about him though.
They
What
can
I'm
talk.
saying to
They
you
talk.
is,
They talk about her. They talk about Papoose, and there are people
Yeah.
who call in support of Clarissa and Papoose. You know what I mean? Just like I'm letting you call in. So it's not all one sided.
right. So what I'm saying to you is, what difference does it make? When he was with Remy, nobody had shit to say bad about Papoose. Now that he's with Clarissa and people are saying they hate her so much, and because of this she says this and she says that, now he's such a bad person.
Okay.
You know, they digging up this and digging up that on them, but he was never a bad person when he was with Remy.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Up there at my son's high school, the principal, right? Everybody liked the principal. Nobody had nothing bad to say about him until the past weekend. His ass got caught driving under the influence, and now everybody's talking bad about him because now they found out something about him that they didn't know. You don't think that had a little bit to do with why they talking about Papoose? You don't think that have anything to do with it?
What did they find out about him that they didn't know? That's what I want to know. What did they find out about him that they didn't know?
Well, look. You be on the internet.
What they found out about him that they didn't know.
No, well, look, I'm not answering no more questions about this because we can go back and forth. Like I told you the other day, we ain't gonna agree. You are a Papoose and Clarissa Shields fanatic, so you're gonna sit here and go round and round till you blue in the face. We'll be here 3 a.m. You still be going. You'll still be going.
I got one more thing for you. Let's get off of that. I got one more thing for you.
Let's get off of what? Hold on. Let's get off of what? Let's get off
the Papoose and Clarissa thing for right now, the relationship. What about the money? I want to talk about the money for a minute. How everybody talks about the money and the deal that she got. I think that she did get a signing bonus. So she said she got $3 million. I believe she got it. Basketball players get signing bonuses up front. People do get bonuses up front. So everybody's trying to figure out the money. So she already got $3 million. There's not $8 million on the table still. It's only $5 million on the table. If she had a total of 8, she already got 3. So she got $5 million is what she's got to make now in the fights that she has left.
Okay, well let me say this. Clarissa said she had a $3 million signing bonus that's independent of the $8 million. And don't interrupt me. I'm gonna finish short and sweet, then you can chime in.
No, I said right.
Yeah, okay. That has nothing to do with the $8 million. So the $3 million was in her pocket. Every fight she was supposed to get $2 million guarantees till they came out to the 8. With each fight, the $2 million plus some back end money, she could make a lot more than $2 million. So she was talking about in the first year she could be making up like 15, 16 million. That's what she said. Now you look at what's going on now. All of a sudden, the $2 million guarantee is a guarantee of $500,000. So everything that she says, it's hard to believe them because there's distrust now. So they've questioned everything about her and her identity. We're questioning everything about her and her identity. That's the worst place for an athlete to be. And it's not. It would have been 11 million total. 3 million plus the 8.
But she probably exaggerating the amount, but still in all.
But you just sitting here arguing. You arguing. How you arguing tooth and nail? But hold on, you just arguing. You tooth and nail. 3 million. That's out to 8, and then she had 5 left. But now you saying you all over. You can't. You gotta stay consistent here, man.
Because you said she keep upping it. She keeps saying this, and that's why.
That's what she initially said.
She said how much it was, and then she changed it.
That's what she initially said when she did the damn the conference talking about the $8 million deal and the woman making the most money in female boxing, her Papoose and with Demetrius Salita and the $3 million bonus. Now I'm finally getting what I should have got. My 2 gold medals should have been $1 million each. Anyone gets a gold, they get a $1 million signing bonus when they turn pro. Now I'm getting that and more. That's why I'm getting $3 million. That's what she said.
Okay, well I believe she got the $3 million bonus. I believe that. So however the rest goes, I'm not worried about that. But I believe she got that upfront money. Okay, and I also believe that she's going to make more than the 500,000. That, like she said, that was the guaranteed amount that they agreed upon. But she's going to get more than that. And that kind of stuff is in the contracts too. If they're smart enough, those type of things can go in the contract.
You can put anything in the contract. I do think there's some back end money. If she gets a $500,000 guarantee, pay-per-view sales. Hold on. I'm gonna let you chat. I'm gonna let you talk. You got the $500,000 guarantee. Then there's back end money from pay-per-view sales and multiple streams of revenue from if there's any type of endorsement sponsors, the concession stands, everything. That $500,000, I do think it will bubble up, not to $2 million. But go ahead. What were you saying?
I don't know. I just said that. I think that it's more than that. You know. I was talking about the contract. I think that they put those things in the contract, so that's how they're guaranteed to get more money, because that stuff is added into the contract.
Yeah, of course. The contracts are very specifically worded. Yeah, no doubt. So.
Right,
but
right. And I also heard the cousin that talks about her so much, which she talks about her, but she also said that that's her cousin, and she want to fight Brorilla for Clarissa, even though she talks about her real bad. And she also said that Clarissa ain't stupid, that she's been to school, she's been to college a little bit. She said that she can read those contracts too. I heard her say that too.
Yeah, I know Clarissa said I can read, I can write, I can math. I don't need a financial advisor.
Well, her cousin said that, believe you me, she said she will sit there and read it. If she got to read it 10 times, she going to read it 10 times. She said she's not stupid.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, I believe that Clarissa has a lot of, I believe she's an intelligent woman. I do think she has a lot of intelligence, and she can read.
Just acts a certain way, you know what I mean, which turns people off. But I mean, that doesn't mean that she's actually stupid or that she has a mental problem like people keep saying. You know, all of us have mental issues.
Not you have mental issues, not Hood Champion. Ain't
You
shit ain't. Now you crazy.
All black folks got some kind of little mental thing going on.
I ain't black. 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 I'm half Japanese, half Italian. I'm Japtalian. I'm international, baby. Don't try to put me in that category. I'm half Japanese, half Italian. You don't see my Japanese mustache and Italian smile? Her champion.
My boyfriend was using the blue one. Keyword was.
Viagra and Cialis, they increase blood flow.
Yeah, okay. I got you.
Yeah, but man, why you getting so worked up? Why are you getting so worked up over Clarissa Shields? Why are you so worked up over Clarissa Shields?
Because I just don't see how so many people are just spewing out hate on one person. It's just ridiculous. My friend told me a long time ago, don't fuck with YouTube. They said because it will take you down a rabbit hole. And every time when you click on one thing about somebody, and then here go these other channels, and this thing, and this thing, and this thing, and you seeing this every day. This person talking, this person talking, this person talking, this person talking, every single day. I'm like, gee whiz. And then it comes back to me when I was a kid, how the old saying goes with all these people talking about she gonna fall and she gonna do this. And I remember as a kid down south when they would say, remember, when you dig one hole, you better dig two. I remember that, how people, so they're saying that you shouldn't down people so bad because they're saying that you never know what may happen to you. You never know what may happen to somebody in your family. So you can't down people. And I just live like that. You know what I mean? This is why I say this, why I'm so passionate, because this is the way that I live. I don't do that to people. You know what I'm saying?
You from the South, Mississippi? You said, I'm sorry, where in the South you from?
I'm from the South, but I don't live in the South. And I've been living in the city for 40 years, but I sound still like I'm from the South here.
Yeah, but where in the South? Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama?
Tennessee.
You ain't from no Tennessee. You just threw that out there. Yeah, you messing with the wrong one, man. I got hustle in me. I wrong one. You can't try that over here. I know you.
But it's okay. I don't care.
Yeah,
It's okay.
all right. So you from Arkansas. You from Arkansas. All right, go ahead.
Wherever I'm from, like I said, I've been in the city, living in the city for 40 years. Okay, in the big city for 40 years.
40 years. You got a mule.
Or better, more than 40 years.
40
More
years.
than 40 years, and I still sound like I'm in the deep south, right?
Oh yeah, it seemed like you still have that. I sound like you're from the South.
That's right, and been.
So invested in this Clarissa Shields craziness, man. It sounds like it gets under your skin. Why you watch it?
When I watch stuff, I'm just like that. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm like that.
Okay, you're just naturally aggressive like Clarissa.
And even if it wasn't her, like any like when I watch these trials and stuff, I'm passionate about all of that stuff. I just haven't been watching them lately because this stuff, every time I turn around, like I said, it's something every day. I need to just delete all these damn people, unsubscribe from all these folks.
Okay, well maybe that's a step. Maybe that's a step in the right direction because you don't seem to understand that Clarissa wants the attention. She does things for the attention, and that's why people talk about her. You don't. That's what I don't understand. That's what she wants.
People like that, they love attention. She ain't the only one. A lot of people love attention.
But you just said you don't understand why people talk about her. You ready to unsubscribe? That's what she wants. Why aren't you happy for her?
Yeah, I mean, I know, but let me tell you something. Like I said before, a lot of these people bring it on themselves too. If I was on a live, like I told you before, I'm on a live and I'm talking regular and I'm talking to people, and then I got these folks coming in my chat, cussing me out, calling me names and this and that. I'll cuss their ass out too. I would cuss their ass out too. Now, calling them broke, I might not do that. But hey, it's a lot of us been called broke before. She the only person that calls somebody broke. Everybody's so worried about she said we broke. So what? She was broke too. Who cares?
Let me ask you a question. Why do you come to my channel and call Hood Champion? Do you go to other channels and call in and be in their chat? Why me? But why me?
You know what? This is gonna be my last call.
Okay.
This will be my last call since you asked me that.
Well, why are you getting mad? Because I asked you a question.
No, but I'm just saying I told you that before.
No, you ain't. No, look, you keep talking about I told you something before. People don't. I don't remember everything. Why do you call me? What is it about talking to Hood Champion and coming to my chat that's different? Because you talk about unsubscribing from everybody else. You didn't say me. What is it you like? Obviously, it must be something you enjoy over here. What is it? What is it that you like? Because I like talking to you.
I just like to listen.
Okay, but if you decide to never come back, I mean, you hurting my feelings now because I thought we had. Well, hold on, you hurt my feelings. No, but you hurt. Nah. You don't hurt my feelings. See, now I'm upset. You hurt my feelings. How dare you come over here and do that to me? I thought we established some kind of connection. We were friends.
Well, but you keep asking me. You asked me like you wanted me to go.
There you go again, boy. You hear what you want to hear. You dangerous. How you interpret me asking you a question as, oh, you want me to go? Oh my God! I just asked you a question. If you were to say, well, why you let me stay on here? If you getting agitated with me, I say, because I like talking to you. We just disagreeing. That's all. I like talking to you.
We both said the same thing, but
we ain't say the same thing. You and I ain't say the same thing.
We did so. I told you that before. I said it's all in love. I told you that before.
Okay.
But there's some people, I don't even listen to them. I don't even give them a chance to finish. I just click off of it, get off of it.
Okay.
But I listen to yours. I try to go all the way through. But them, I'll just cut off. When they start that stupid shit, I just cut off.
All right. What you cook tonight?
You want to watch NFL games from home or even on the go? You can do that with Fubo. I love watching the NFL on Fubo. It's easy to act.
I didn't cook nothing much tonight. We had leftovers.
Leftovers? Okay. Same old neck bones and all that? Or you had
No. Something light tonight.
Something light, yeah. You ain't have nothing light tonight. No, you didn't. You had something heavier than you had the other night because you came here locked and loaded. Shit. In my ass, you had something light. You came in here and you may have been sipping the goddamn hooch. You came in here ready for war, boy. I said, Lord have mercy. I got to start doing this with some Kevlar on, man. I got to come with my face painted. Shit, man, you come in here ready to rumble.
That's something I ain't never drank. My daddy used to make that stuff, but I ain't never drink that. It tastes too bad.
I hear that. Well, all right, man. I'm gonna jump off of here. I got to get up early in the morning. You have a good night. All right.
All right, you as well. Have a good one.
All right. Bye. Go ahead, caller.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? Mute your TV for me.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah. What you got going on?
Okay, here, champion. You may not like what I got to say, but the young lady that called, that said she messed with a married man,
Yeah.
it be those women right there, the reason why men act the way they act. They have no respect for a married man. She don't care. She don't care that what Clarissa Shields is doing is wrong because she feels that it's right.